dig it actually. Blue and orange are opposite on the color wheel, Sam.
Oh yeah.
So
Perfect. It'll be good form.
Yeah. That's how contrast works.
Aesthetically
That's how
pleasing.
contrast works, Sam. One of the ways contrast works.
Yeah, because that too looks nice to like the ball too.
I like it with the green little thing there too. Palm tree.
Almost a little tropical.
So what up? Episode
51 in 2021.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's actually New Year's Eve right now.
As we're filming, but by the time this gets out, it'll be 2021.
Exactly. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Sam.
People Flavoured. That's good. People Flavoured New Year. That's crazy, man. 2021. 2020 was fucked.
It was. But
You think people are still having parties right now?
Honestly, on the way out here, I noticed some houses almost like they're like blacking out or something. Like you notice like their front porch lights weren't on, like their driveway lights weren't on, but you saw like a light on in the house and like a couple cars in the driveway. So like much people being like sneaky about it, or like I'm just reading into it too much.
That's fun. Yeah,
but
probably.
like unless everybody would just keep.
I'm pretty
quiet.
sure there's still people having low key gatherings, and I think they knew that would happen. They just, they have to tell people, and it probably still worked. In terms of like big gatherings not happening,
Right. Even
which is still like the goal, probably.
Even some like neighbors, I'm sure there's probably plenty of friendly neighbors out there. Like, hey, come on over for fucking drinks in the back and whatever
for a party.
Yeah.
Do you think Doritos like party bags will get canceled because they promote
having parties?
They promote social gatherings.
No.
Karen bought a party bag of Doritos, and I was like, did anyone give you any weird looks? Like, did they question you at the cash? Like, why do you need a party bag?
Yeah, what kind of parties are happening
Why do you need
here?
a party size bag, huh?
Well, that's just a me-sized bag, normally. That's the good shit right there.
That's funny, though. Imagine they canceled, like, party bags because they acted like it was promoting social
fucking
gatherings.
It's
Or
not
change
there
the
now.
name. They changed the
I don't
name.
think it's there now, but like party lines, or is like any like
Party
places.
Line's just been gone for a while.
Yeah, like, I think there's another place like Party City or something like that.
Sure.
So like any of those places, stores shut down.
Yeah.
Can't open again. They promote parties and people gathering.
Yeah, they're the last on the essential.
Like, I'm surprised Halloween
businesses.
didn't, like it kind of got canceled, but like I probably
parties did. Halloween parties got
Yeah, I'm surprised. So like even like dressing up means that you want to go out and like it all just didn't get fucking canceled. Like no costumes, nothing. Like
No, and it shouldn't have. So good.
At one point, I'm sure.
January's canceled though. So there you go.
Yeah. Don't even know what happens in January yet, but something.
Do you think anyone's gonna give us heat for this? We're allowed to do this.
Yeah.
It's in the rules. We're apart enough. We're filming. We're a crew of 2 people. So really, you should be praising me for being able to do this.
Entrepreneurial skills in these times.
That's right, Sam. Yo, and Ryan Long is blowing the fuck up.
Hey, man.
Yes, shout out to Ryan Long. Let's title this something, Ryan Long's the best. New Year's Eve, Ryan Long's the best.
Yeah. But fuck, I would say you could argue, I guess we're pretty biased, but you could argue that for comedians, he had a pretty solid 2020.
Oh, one of the best. I would say he could be Canada's #1 comedian right now.
If you could
in
go
terms
and
of
look
like
back,
everything going on, and in terms of what I don't really know about the comedy scene, especially in Canada.
We're in the scene,
especially
man.
in Canada.
We know exactly what we're talking about.
But Ryan Long has been crushing it. He's a Canadian guy, moved to New York, and now all these big name comics are just shouting him out. It's so sick. So really fucking sick to see.
Well, I just think comedians are like the good ones, I'd say, they're all like kind of a community. It's like, oh yeah, you're dope too. Yeah, fuck yeah. Bring them in here before like somebody else, like you could say, taints them or steers them different, or like. Sure. Because I'm sure being a comic like that, like you're kind of waiting for that big one to blow up.
Yeah, like they're.
But you don't know when.
Like
you don't want to get too pushy.
He's been fucking boom, boom.
Yeah, he's been pushing stuff out
every week.
So when one hits, he's already ready. You can go looking back and be like, yo, this guy's got a catalog of stuff he's done before. Instead of being like, oh, he did one video, went viral. Now he's like,
oh, he's got
now he's got the pressure on him to always. Now he's always got the pressure on him to try to do that video when he doesn't have to.
I don't even think it's pressure, man. I think
I'm saying if he was a one-hit wonder, you know what I mean?
he hit a stride. I think he just hit a stride, and then it just hasn't stopped for him. That's what I think. I think it's just he figured it out, and he's just writing stuff down. Probably he's working with the right people, and the ideas just constantly flow, and that's how it works. Teams, teams.
Yeah, he's probably just got a pulse on kind of everything.
Yeah.
Not like an expert in everything, but it's enough to kind of make jokes about it. Know what I mean?
Experts on anything.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're comedians.
Random stuff like UFC fighting and coffee.
Yeah, or the New York Mets. I don't know.
Peter McKinnon had a huge 2020 too, considering he would have had a bigger one, but he shot a big Hyundai commercial. You've probably been seeing it.
Yeah.
Have you seen like Fashion Santa Hyundai commercials pop up for you?
I don't think so.
YouTube ads probably or anything? No,
I might have. I just haven't paid attention to him.
Peter McKinnon directed all those with the crew and shit. Did a lot of the filming too and stuff, but yeah, like it's really cool. It's really cool to see another Canadian fucking blowing up, killing the game. It's awesome. 2020 year for Canada. 2020 was Canada's year in the prime of the shittiest fucking
year.
Yeah.
Of years.
Yeah. That was horribly said. I'll think of a better way to say that.
That's why people watch us, Matt.
Yeah.
Because we explain things a little differently. Now go like and subscribe, motherfuckers. That was good, okay?
No, seriously, what was your favorite part of 2020? What was it?
Yeah. Or worst part. Anything about 2020.
Yeah. 2020.
Some interaction. If you're watching right now, literally stop. Pause it. Go down. Comment. Come back up.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to pause it. We're not that exciting.
Yeah, I'm only that demanding. That was pretty forward, I guess you could say.
Don't tell people what to do.
Very Canadian of me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, eh?
Yeah, Peter McKinnon crushing it. Photography is been pretty interesting this year. You know?
Yeah.
I had to do a lot of wearing a mask and...
Yeah, from an outside perspective, I think it kind of pushed you a little bit, I felt like. Yeah. Kind of made you think about a bit more of the box and got more creative and kind of not narrowed your focus, but I think like you're kind of finding your lane, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that.
Lane, I guess, is the wrong term because like you keep your options open.
Yeah.
But like you're really finding like your editing style and like your style you want to present.
Definitely finding a better editing style. Yeah, 100%.
I have noticed that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say style. I guess I'm developing a lot more of a style, which is cool. But soaking in them right influences.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. 2020 was fun. It's weird though. Like. I don't like being locked down. I guess I don't actually have to be. I'm still allowed to go out and do photography work, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I should still push some stuff, but I do want to be creative in home still. It's still a cool challenge to do.
Yeah, of course. It's like
I got some ideas.
It's like the training center.
I got some ideas. Yeah.
This is a gym. It's where you work out.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't like people who market themselves towards like one audience. And, like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But I just feel like it's just an easy thing to do. People are always still... how, like, people are afraid to be themselves. I think people are also afraid to market themselves as themselves. They try to market themselves as what people think they want to be, what people want to see them as. Like the perfect mom or the DIYer or the home renovator, the fitness person, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Everybody's got to have like an image they want to jump right into before they reveal them real selves. We want to see people like them first for something a little different than them, and then they can kind of...
Yeah, you're right. It's
almost like I say offensive, defensive.
It's like a marketing strategy.
It's just like a mechanism. Like even like anybody who's new on the podcast, there's some people who are on them for the first time. Like, oh, my voice sounds so weird when it's recorded.
Definitely.
Like I did it when I was starting up hearing myself and seeing myself. I'm used to it now.
Yeah, I'm very used to it now.
But before I was just like, wait, what? Like that's me? Like I don't want people hearing that. But it's like, fuck it. Like that's me. Like,
yeah, it's just because it's new.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to play as somebody else. I can't. It's too fucking difficult.
That too.
Too lazy.
That is something so specific because we're so used to hearing us from here through our everything, so we get a lot of information, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
So when you hear yourself translated through that to something else, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? You're so used to hearing it from here. So that's why you hate it.
I don't say hate. It's just like you don't expect yourself to sound like it.
Most people hate it. But that's just the way it is. Like I said, you're just not used to it. It's the way it is.
Yeah, trippy,
That's
man.
just the way it is.
Things never be the same.
2020.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, 2020 would be. Imagine there was a war in 2020, and imagine like a war photographer in 2020. It'd be like people on iPhones, like fucking taking pictures, like selfies.
Taking pictures of Android users, be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah. World War III, sponsored by Apple.
We have to pay for everything separately.
Shot on iPhone.
And so much.
World War III, shot on iPhone.
Yeah. But see, we were going to have the tanks, but we had to pay an extra amount to get the rocket launcher attachment on the tanks. We just had these big things on wheels.
Can you imagine, like, they took a photo and they, like, underfire, like, quick, gotta get this to Instagram. Gotta get this to my story.
Yeah, you and the boys are in a bunker. You're like, all right, we're the boys. I get live.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Checking in.
Exactly.
Oh, happy Monday,
It'd be
guys.
so frightening.
Go get that paper.
It'd be like, oh, Jimmy just got his leg blown off, like live streaming.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hashtag pray for Jamie. Fuck, man.
I had a funny thing written down.
Oh, did you know?
Yeah.
Funny thing written down. In the meantime,
It's just one word. It's just one word. Now I'm going to see if you can figure it out.
Rosebud.
Horse style.
Horse style?
Yeah. What do you think horse style would be?
Like,
Let's see if Sam can put his finger on this.
I think like horse racing, horse style, or like
Horse style. The word horse style. What do you think?
horse
it could be?
style.
What do you think that's referring to?
Like, is it spelled like the animal, the
Like
horse?
horse style.
I don't know. Like voice is horse style, or like actual animal horse style.
Wow. Okay.
Now I've gotten too much to think about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in reference to doggy style, Sam.
That was my next one.
Okay. What do you think that? Okay. What do you think the horse style position would be? If doggy style is what doggy style is, what do you think horse style would be?
I don't know if if I'm picturing two horses fucking.
Which we are.
Yes.
Right.
I think kind of like it's more like kind of propped up and you're coming down.
That was so specific. Okay. No, go on.
We're painting a picture
Yeah,
here.
continue.
So come on in. Yeah. Oh, that's about
Propped
it.
up.
Yeah. But fucking, I'm like butt fucking, but like
Yeah. That could be.
the one who's around his back, but it's like arched up. So it's like, because doggy, you're more like level per se.
Okay.
Where a horse might be like
Whoa, okay.
bit up.
Interesting. See,
don't
interesting
know.
take on it. So, the way I came to this would be, if doggy style is all fours, doggy style is like you're on all fours.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
Well, then the other person's on all fours?
No. That's jokes. No, I would say like horse style would be like standing.
Well, isn't there already like cowgirl? Like there's already cowgirl and all this stuff like
has
that.
Nothing to do with stand.
Yeah, but there's variants of things. I'm not a fucking
Yeah.
Kama Sutra.
No, you're right.
But
It probably is something.
I've seen enough things on the internet to.
But I would say horse
Reason
style
otherwise.
would be standing up.
Yeah. Well, let's be like a horse style. That'd be like human style.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting concept, Sam.
Yeah, because we're
That got
bipedal.
meta real quick, eh?
I know, right?
Human style.
That's everything, man.
That dolphin style,
Dolphin's gonna take over.
Imagine
one
dolphin
day.
style.
That's been another thing the Simpsons are gonna call.
That would just be like what? Like
Fucking, I can't do a dolphin
just
noise.
fucking rubbing up against each other.
Well, apparently they're one of the most sexually active
Yeah.
mammals out there.
One of the only. I remember someone you and I know.
What fun fact?
Yeah, the fun fact
Yeah.
that dolphins and humans are the only mammals that have sex for fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Sounds about right.
Fact check me, somebody, but leave that comment below.
Sure. But yeah, Dolphins are going to take over because the Simpsons called it. Because the Simpsons
What's
called
gonna take over?
the Dolphins.
That's right.
Like, was that the episode
Halloween
of
episode,
Simpsons?
yeah.
Yeah. But the Simpsons also predicted the Buffalo
They predicted
Bills.
so much.
The Buffalo Bills making the playoffs. Say maybe not this year in particular, but the Buffalo Bills making the playoffs with people socially distant from each other.
I haven't looked into this enough, but it sounds like a conspiracy at this point.
Like there's so many things.
Been too accurate. The Donald Trump on the escalator thing and everything, like
Yeah,
some
even the
trippy
same way.
shit.
Then put his thumb up on the other hand too.
It
the
sounds
same
like
way.
he could have just done that to copy the Simpsons thing.
Maybe.
But still, just like,
or
the camera shot.
putting the hands on like that glowing ball in Saudi Arabia, where the fuck it is.
Oh yeah, right.
There's so many weird
There's so
things.
many little things.
Like Ebola, fucking SARS, like so much weird shit, man. He's a time traveler. But yeah, like I said, predicted the Buffalo Bills playing a playoff game with the socially distant fans.
That is fuck.
Because just yesterday, they released that they can have like 6,700 people in the stadium.
And then they were like, Simpsons did it.
Yeah. And then you see a picture of Homer like stand away from another guy looking at the Bills
I remember
banner.
that.
Yeah, I think the episode was only like a year or two so old, I think.
I got one, Sam. I got one. I got something that's probably grinds your gears.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
You know what? I already know that this.
Yeah, it's
is
gonna grind my
probably
gears.
something that Sam is not a fan of. When
Right,
somebody tags you in something instead of just sharing it to you. You know, like, do you ever see on Facebook? I think Zach does this a lot. Like, he'll share a post
and then tag the person.
Just tag like his girlfriend in it.
Yes.
It's just like, why don't you just send her that? Why don't you just send it? Just send it.
Yeah.
Nobody else cares.
And it's just like you can either you can still share it if you want, but you can share it like to their messenger, or you can share it to them like, through text.
That's what I mean. Like, I never tag anybody like in anything.
Or if any, like, just go in the comment section of that post and tag the person.
Even that
there.
though, like I don't even do that.
Like, if any, I'm okay with that, but when you you share it and then tag at the top, it's like
sure. I might have done that like early in the game, but now like everyone's on messengers and stuff. Like,
well, yeah.
And like I don't tag. Like, who am I tagging? I'd send something to like you or like my brother.
If anything, I
send you and my brother basketball stuff.
There's no videos really tag people in. I just share it.
Yeah.
Like DM it to you or something.
Or I just show Karen.
Yeah. But like, it's only for like videos, but for pictures, I just find that like I just screenshot it and just share that screenshot.
Yeah, sometimes I do that too. Like, I'm just like
fuck
I don't
it.
want to bother. I'm just like, screenshot, send the screenshot.
Yeah,
you've probably seen that on the group chat so many times. It's like you can see my time and battery and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
well, like I actually take the 1 second after, because after you screenshot with Apple, like you edit it right after. So I just kind of crop it a bit to cut out the actual.
Do you take a screenshot and it goes right to an editing screen?
Pretty much.
Or do you have to press an edit button?
Well, like it's I think it's what is it? I can feel like you right now or something.
Yeah, do it, Sam.
Because like when you tap on it, like it brings you up to like a screen where you can edit it. You can hit done if you don't want to edit it, but you can just crop it real quick.
Because I have to press an edit button.
Yeah,
I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Probably.
Or that I just crop out.
Yeah,
makes it nicer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I always thought about making memes, but like it just seems like it's a
waste of time.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
There's a few accounts that are like they're doing fucking well for themselves, but like yeah, like
they're probably got to be so consistent. They probably steal stuff.
Yeah. How much content's actually your own content?
Apparently, like the fat Jewish just steals people's shit all the time.
Oh, probably same with like the
fat Jew. It's a fat Jew, right? Fat Jew or fat Jewish? Fat Jew.
Yeah, fat Jewish, right?
Yeah, is it fat Jewish?
It was one of the two.
It's the fat Jew, I think.
Yeah, but his hair is fucking that weird, like pointy, kind of fat guy. Yeah.
Apparently, he steals people's stuff all the time. Mark Norman's like, he's stolen my stuff a few times and shit. I'm like, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And Mark Norman's hilarious.
That he is. I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
100% can. Now, I don't really think of them this year, but I don't have any New Year's resolutions.
I've never had.
No?
I don't think I've ever had a New Year's resolution. Seems like, I guess it's always seemed dumb to me.
Like it in principle, yes, it's dumb. But for like I've done a couple of times where I've just stopped something or started something,
and you failed.
And actually, I succeeded a couple of times.
Oh, one of them was poppers, right?
Yeah, one of them was stopping poppers. Did well on that one, and then there was fuck.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. That's at least
one of them was fuck. Yeah, you probably didn't fuck for a long time.
3, 4 years.
I bet, Sam.
Yeah, it was.
That was your New Year's resolution till you were what, 25, I think.
That was with your mother.
Whatever, man. Still had to wait till you're 25.
You know, it's just the way she goes, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Well, you know, gotta focus on yourself.
How was your Christmas?
Can't complain. No, it was good. Small, practical gifts.
Yeah.
Got an air fryer, which is dope.
Right.
I enjoy
right
it.
Up Sam's alley. That's what happens in your 20s. You get stoked about kitchen appliances and stuff.
Yep, I've kind of learned to accept it. Because fuck, I'm 28 this year, I guess, by the time this comes out.
Yeah. 2021, bud.
Weird. Not to be like flying cars and shit. It just sounds like it. In the year 2021.
Well, yeah, you're right. They used to say shit like that.
But now I'll probably like, in the year, fucking...
I don't know.
2,230.
30,000.
Yeah, even that.
Has a good ring to it. It's easy to say.
Well,
even number.
And then there'll be another 6 songs. Make it up to you in the year 3000.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that's an old late 90s hit. Deep cut there, if you guys know it.
Do you know who that's by? Let's see if Sam can guess who the year 2000 is by.
Oh, it's like right there.
Yeah, that song is brutal.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That singing is like, who thought this was cool?
Because Fred had a song on Tony Hawk, too.
We are the youth. And something to make.
Oh, fuck. It's like right there. I want to like Powerhouse, Powerman, something.
Powerman. Powerman. No, that's just who was invited to your fourth birthday.
No, it's just like something, like I said, something a number after it.
No, that's the title of the song. Sound?
No,
year
it's like
2000.
Who's it by?
Silverchair.
Silverchair. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking of another band with like there's a name and a number after it.
Name another song by Silverchair. Said everyone ever.
Yeah. And then a Rick Astley song.
Silverchair has a tough time remembering Silverchair songs.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Rick Astley.
We're getting Rick rolled. Well, it was just starting to be a thing.
Why was that a thing? You know what? It's so stupid.
Yeah, well,
I always thought it was dumb.
Kind of stuck around.
You know what?
It's crazy the life cycle.
Internet meme fucking humor is just taking a turn, man.
Yeah, some of it has. There's some things that still make me laugh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, like, some of it's, like, for lack of a better word, Sam, I'm going to say derpy.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just, like, fucking...
Well, sometimes it's fucking, like, 12-year-olds making these.
Yeah, but it's not. It's still, like, 30-year-olds laughing at it.
Yeah.
Like, Luke sent us some stuff before, and I've been like, I don't know what this is. Like, I actually don't know what this is.
Yeah, because there's some things that you kind of have, like, different, like, weird, like, subgenres of memes. And
yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. Meanwhile, he knows, like, the character it is. So I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. So that's what I mean. I feel like it's taken this turn. It's like this.
Yeah, remember memes were first?
It's like one big inside joke. Some of them are like one big inside joke.
Yeah.
That really don't seem funny.
Remember there was like...
Do you think inside jokes are real? Oh, sorry to cut you off. You can go on.
Did you remember like the older memes like Bad Luck Brian and stuff like that? The early stages of memes?
That's really familiar. Bad Luck Brian.
Like it's that kid with the school, like weird, awkward looking school picture.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you ask her out and you fucking
do something
like,
dumb. Condescending Wonka.
Yeah.
Condescending Wonka.
Like the old OG memes.
Condescending Wonka would be my favorite, eh?
Yeah. And even like the Magusta ones, whatever, like the different faces. That was back when you used to go on, I don't know that one. When Reddit was really small. Not Reddit really small, but like when Reddit wasn't as like massive now. I feel like it was more, not as mainstream.
Yeah, Reddit's gross now, eh? It's kind of grimy.
Oh, it's just a fucking cesspool of whatever you're looking for. Sure, there's probably some valuable shit on there if you're looking for it. Like, useful things. It's just the new, when you go like, oh, I'm going to look in the blogs or like fucking magazines.
Did you say look at the blogs?
Yeah.
We're just going to go look at the blogs.
Yeah.
Whatever, Sam.
You know, that was there when the internet was a thing, you know, on the internet, bloggers.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bloggers.
You're probably not, but like, you know, Pinterest?
Yeah.
You know when you click on one thing and then like there's a whole fucking blog post? Have you ever like looked up a recipe on Pinterest, Sam?
No.
Fucking recipe. If you look up a recipe, there's a fucking novel written by some middle-aged mom who wants to tell you about how this recipe saved her fucking life one day. About how the potatoes were just so immaculate that her neighbors were begging for more. And then she gives you the recipe. But the recipe is also a novel that she wrote in chapters. And then at the end...
I need chapters for a recipe.
At the very end of that giant novel that you just read, there's a little recipe there with the simple instructions fucking with the recipe. That's so rattling. Why do they do that?
It's just because it's just like...
Who's got time for that? Who's like, I really need to cook a fucking butternut squash soup. Let me find a recipe and hear all about it.
Well, see, food made with love is just different, Matt. There needs to be a backstory for food. Okay, so you're chirping a while ago like the superhero style thing, but we can spin this for fucking writing this out.
I really gotta pee. Can I pee?
Sure.
Okay. You're gonna go back and like through that edit and watch me fidgeting for like 5 solid minutes. You'll be like, this is when Matt had to pee.
Yeah. So anyways,
I can't believe none of us bought a bottle of champagne, by the way. But
would you really want to drink it?
Yeah. It's New Year's. It's like the only time I ever drink champagne. So like, I actually don't mind champagne.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Really?
Not really, no.
I mean, it is just like sparkling white wine. I mean, I don't chug it. I like a little glass of it. A little bubbly pop. You know? A little wobbly bubbly.
Yeah. It's not
a little champagne.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst of the alcohols, but...
No, that's what I mean. It's like...
Yeah, it's not like, or you have some scotch. It's like, oh, no.
Let's have some gin.
Gin and tonic? Shaken, not stirred.
I haven't drank in a long time.
Yeah, I just have a couple casuals every now and again, really, too.
I kind of want to have some vodka waters or something.
Vodka waters?
Yeah, just some vodka water.
Dang.
Yeah, dog.
Okay.
You ever have a vodka water?
No, like I haven't really diluted it or put it with water. I've had a few things just on ice. Last few years,
like whiskey on the rocks, something like that.
Yeah, just kind of sipping on it with ice. It's not too bad, but I need to have it mixed.
I'm a guy that likes liquor cold too.
Yeah, I need to have it mixed too. Like I'm the worst person for like shots or anything like that.
I like shots of whiskey.
I fucking always do that. Like
that's because you don't do enough shots of whiskey.
Well, shots of anything.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I don't love shots of like tequila or anything. Like I do shots of whiskey.
Actually, speaking of shots, I could maybe do it one time. Like I bring a beer or something. But like Cassie's mom got me like it sounds like a shot basketball game.
Oh, dope!
Where you can,
Let's do that.
It's almost similar to like that, but you're not pushing a button. You're kind of like flicking a thing, and there's like 2 shots here, and then like 1 shot like under the net or something like that.
Nice. And if you get it in, the other person's got to drink it?
Probably. I didn't see any instruction. I'm guessing you just make it up.
True.
Yeah, this is called game night. That's it.
Sweet. Well, that sounds fun. Let's do it.
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, man. I barely drink. I bet you I get hammed so easily, you know? Like, I bet you a shot would get me so drunk.
Yeah, like a shot.
Man, it might.
You might catch like a little buzz at first. Definitely a couple shots would get you there, but no, one probably wouldn't.
Dude, no, you're right. 2 beers get me drunk.
Yeah.
Not drunk like, hey, man. Like, I
love you, man.
I don't get that drunk, you know. But
no, it's not fun getting that drunk anymore.
Drunk to me is like when you start slurring your words. If you start slurring your words, like, stupid. When you start to feel stupid. I don't like feeling stupid.
Yeah,
I don't like feeling silly.
Every now and again, I'll just kind of get there. Like I know if my words I'm really tripping over all my words, and it's just like it's a struggle sometimes. In my head, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm there. I got to stop. Yeah, because probably by the time I go and lay down and get fucking Spins City.
Yeah,
fucking hate it.
Spins, the spins.
Yeah,
not worth it anymore.
No.
Hangovers, not worth it.
Hangovers, yeah. Now that I'm older,
old for that shit.
The next day,
not even that old.
You just gotta chill, not do anything.
Ugh. And like that sucks. Wasting a day just sucks.
And there's just this like weight overview is I don't know, weight of his like grossness. I'm not sure what you call it.
Yeah, you just like have to sit and wait it out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Doing a toke was always the best.
Yeah, because you would like
you wouldn't want to do one all. You'd be like, oh no, I can't do it, and then eventually
you kind of
mustered up the strength to do it, and then you were immediately better.
Yeah, that and just like crushed like.
And you were like, oh, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, crushed like a piece of toast or something.
Fuck yeah! And then it was just uphill from there.
Yeah, it's like all right, there's hope. You know.
That's the wrong thing. Uphill from there. That sounds hard. Downhill sounds hard.
Depending on what you're doing.
Well, let's just say everything starts coming up Millhouse.
Yeah, everything comes up Millhouse. There you go. I find myself using that.
Well, Millhouse, he's a legend.
Yeah.
You kind of like Millhouse, aren't you, Sam?
Yep.
You are.
Yeah, I can relate to him.
You can.
Some things.
Both got glasses.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. You know? He's for an
Real
extension of me.
house.
He's my spirit animal.
Millhouse is your spirit animal. That's jokes.
Oh.
You have to remember that if anyone ever asks you that.
And my spirit animal is Millhouse?
Millhouse.
I guess you have to fucking dye my hair blue, but like a Halloween costume. Could be Millhouse.
Yeah. That would be good. That would be good.
Take note.
So, Sam, 2020, you mentioned resolutions.
Yeah, I didn't think of anything.
Okay, I'm rethinking this. You know how I said I've never had resolutions? I usually have some goals I like to set. So I feel like that's just the same thing, but a way better perspective to have.
Yes.
And I've never really thought about that until now.
But New Year's goals doesn't sound as good as New Year's resolution for 25% off on your gym membership.
That's jokes. It just sounds stupid. Like, I'm gonna
just because it's a new year.
I don't understand stopping.
I have to change this when you can just do it any day you want.
See, this goes back to what you said, like stopping poppers. That made sense because it was ultimately way better for you. But there's people who are like, I'm going to stop drinking a lot of coffee. And it's like, well, you probably just spend too much time dedicating to going to drink coffee.
Yes.
So you need something else to fill that time. Because there's nothing wrong with drinking a bit of coffee. You're the one that's just like, oh, I need to have it all the time.
No, then people get the headaches when they don't have a coffee.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know. I'm sure there are some people who like need a coffee all the fucking time. But like, even that's so fucking weird.
I've never got coffee, really. I've tried it.
Energy drinks.
I tried it years ago. I'll mix in the odd energy drink, but that's like every few months. Like I
never have energy.
Like I'm not like I don't really notice a huge difference really. I just feel a bit more jittery. That's all.
I've never really noticed that they work either, but I can't say I've really. Again, I never have them. The last time I had one was a long time ago. Like even in high school, maybe. Remember those Monster imports?
Oh yeah,
those actually tasted pretty good. But
they were good.
But yeah, I never like bought them for like the energy.
No, I'm not gonna buy like a fucking.
Luke always has those Monster like juices.
Yeah, those are like the red, not Red Bull, but there's like a red can or something. It's like the healthy energy drink or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't fuck with energy drinks.
No, I never.
No.
Yeah.
Like I always just drank water. Always.
Yeah, water, juice, and chocolate milk.
No, I mean like when I was doing like soccer and like running, like sports, like I never like fucked with Gatorade, Powerade. Like it was just water.
Yeah, it was water, or if like my mom or dad would just on a whim like, hey, just at the store anyways, got you a Gatorade. All right, sweet, thanks. But like, I'm not like I need a Gatorade to play. It's weird how
they try to sell people that like, oh, Gatorade's probably like Gatorade might work better than water and stuff. And it's like, oh yeah. Show me a lake full of Gatorade. Like, I'm pretty sure water probably works better.
I mean, at one point, yeah, but like all the electrolytes and shit.
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, why is Gatorade the only thing that we're being pushed that has more electrolytes than we need to drink over water?
Well, that's because this has a fucking foothold in like sports. This is a thing associated with it.
Stupid lies. Dumb, nonsense.
But now you see guys are having like
just drink fucking water.
What are the fucking not Epsom salts, but like the
bath salts?
The ammonia.
Cocaine.
No, it's like a packet you smell and it gives you a little uppity. Like
Smelling salts.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Like athletes are starting to use those a lot.
Smelling salts. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know what those are. You know what they are?
Because it's straight like what?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I know it's the wrong word, like ammonia. But it's like just like it's fucking pretty much that just kind of perks your eyes up a little bit.
Oh yeah, ammonia inhalants, spirit of hartshorn or sal volant. Okay, stupid thing.
Yeah, and actually, on
one of the compounds often
one of the shows on YouTube
used to arouse consciousness.
Yeah. Arouse.
Actually,
arouse your consciousness. It's probably like fucking Trojan hasn't taken that or some fucking.
So if you have smelling salts, you're just like, whoa, look at this. Would you look at that?
Sounds like it. Yeah, apparently there's like different potencies other than shit.
Sounds like cocaine.
Cocaine light. Diet cocaine.
Diet cocaine. Sugar-free cocaine.
Yeah.
Calorie-free. Low-cal cocaine. That's got a nice ring to it.
Low-cal cane.
Ooh, low-cal cane. I like that. It's got a ring to it.
It does.
Yeah, I've never done cocaine, ever.
No. I'm not saying it because I'm on fucking video, but like,
I've never ever done
I never had the desire to do it. I've seen it. Don't get me wrong, I've seen it. Probably seen people do it.
Wreck too many people, too.
Well, that too.
While we
were
very young.
I don't want shit going up my nose, going towards my brain.
Yeah, that too. I think I like sniffed like soda up my nose when I was younger once, and that like scarred me forever.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I actually was at the movie theater, but I think it went down the wrong way. So when I puked, it came out my nose too. Sure. But it was like fruit punch, so it just fucking just burning. Like no.
Yeah, anything that comes out just sucks. Yeah, like cocaine just seemed. I feel like we actually, again, like we were young when we were young, man. When people were using cocaine, bro. Like
people still.
We were like 14. Like people were using it, and we knew that they were probably using it before that.
Yeah.
And like that's fucking
I think
crazy.
the 80s was. It was fucking snowing in the 80s, apparently. Like everybody was doing cocaine back then. We weren't alive, I know. Apparently the 80s was known for fucking disco and cocaine.
I know. But it's just like I think that's why we don't do it. Never done it because we used to see like the people that did it and we're like, well, that's pretty obvious. Yeah. Don't want to do that.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking going into 2020. What's some things you're looking at? Some things you're trying to do? Anything?
I mean, for me,
depending on fucking
always just
lockdown shit,
but stuff, man. There's always some stuff. Actually, I gotta go look at my goals to see. I forgot. Like I always write down my goals, and I think I had goals written down. I just forget where they are. They're in a book somewhere, I think. But I'll go back and check what they were and see what I did accomplish because it's always super surprising.
Yeah,
super surprising, and there's always some that I don't achieve, right?
Yeah.
Because it's crazy.
Well, every year, just like fucking homo. Check off every year for you.
Well, that one's easy. Get that one, no problem. Yeah.
No, cause I'm trying to think what some things I'm trying to.
But yeah, I mean, for me, it's always like I want. I'll give you an example of my last stuff where it was always like I wanted certain gear. I wanted to like upgrade my camera, which I did. So there's that kind of thing. Certain lenses I wanted to get, certain videos I wanted to try and make, which again I never get to them all and stuff.
Yeah,
but there's usually like 5 to 10 on there, and I usually get 5 to 7 done-ish maybe, and it always feels good. And then there's other things that I remember that I did that were not a part of it. And I'm like, oh, I did so much. Yeah, you get to feel good. You're like, oh, I did so much.
I think it was a pretty solid year for myself too. Like I had some good things happen. I thought like some personal.
Oh yeah.
Like the past couple years, I've been focusing more on like just personal development and just like mental development. If that sounds weird and too like soft.
Sure.
Just kind of just working on better like mental habits and better things I can do for that, as opposed to actually like not career oriented because I got a promotion this year.
Yeah, yeah.
So that worked out well too.
100%.
Maybe works more towards the house.
Oh yeah.
This year too.
Oh yeah, like renos.
Yeah, a little bit more into that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, especially if like people are at home.
Which is I was kind of talking to Mitch about it because it's like I've already been there for 2.5 years, 3 years now, and like for some reason like
It looks the same.
It does. It's the exact
It
same.
looks the same.
But we just never really felt like home, if that makes sense.
Except your room, because your room is decked out.
Yeah, my room is just like my space.
Yeah.
Like it's my safe zone.
Well, you moved in there, and it wasn't just you.
Yeah.
So, like, you couldn't just deck out everything the way you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then you had Zach move in. Same thing.
But yeah, I just had this, for some reason, we weren't going to be there for that long. So why put a bunch of shit in the walls? Why do a bunch of stuff?
We had the same thing with here, bro.
Yeah, but now just
Look how long we've been here.
The next place I'm getting is either like fucking a place to myself, or like, you know, if things go well with Cass, we get a place to ourselves or something and sell it. Because other than that, I don't really want to go back to my mom's house. So like I kind of want to stay on my own in this place. So this is probably the best place to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have any debt, do you, really?
No.
I mean, you could probably afford a house a lot sooner than you think.
Yeah. But like if we put a bid in this and then if we want to sell it and move into somewhere else, like...
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've already gotten more value since living in our house. We haven't really done anything to it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Because it fucking... everybody didn't buy everything. Like, we had a new, like, back porch already.
It's developed and everything, too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2021. Hopefully it's a better year. Hopefully. I say that because we don't know. You
don't know yet. Just almost got to take it by day and kind of control what you can control. And...
Go crush it. Just go crush 2021. Just do what you want. Fucking go do what you want. Yeah. Go get that fucking thing that you wanted to get. Go do that thing that you wanted to do.
I'm definitely going on a nice trip.
If you can go on a fucking trip, go on a fucking trip.
Definitely planning that out.
Because, like, I was not able to. It was
I was supposed to right around my, like, just a bit before my birthday.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to...
Well, even then, bro,
like,
we still had plenty of opportunity to road trip somewhere, do something like that. Like, we did.
Yeah.
Both of us didn't. I didn't. I mean, we did, like, a cottage trip, you know, which was still really fun, obviously. Yeah. But that's a normal thing. I wanted to go on it. We had plans to go to England this year to see my grandma. Fucking wanted to go to a resort because it was an easy trip with the kid and everything, so... Got to do none of that. And, like, they're free to fly when they're young. You know how long I've been looking forward to this kind of shit?
Yeah. Well, still can do it.
I actually don't like thinking about it. It's kind of rattling.
Yeah, it's rattling. You just got to go through a little bit more bullshit, depending on where you're going.
And I know that, like, other people would call that selfish or something. Like, oh, but you know, but, like, you can do that all day. And, like, that's not fair. People are allowed to be upset with things.
Yeah.
And that's a rattling thing. Rattling thing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of rattling things off, I think we should rattle off another episode here.
Yeah. We should end it.
Yeah.
Getting angry now.
Yeah, we're being like bitter old men right now.
Well, 2020 sucked, so.
Yeah. But there was some good shit.
No, you know what? Like, considering, well, COVID aside, which is...
a very, very large chunk of it.
It was fine.
Yeah.
The rest was fine. I got gear. The business didn't. The business did fine. It was supposed to do better with weddings and stuff, but it did fine. I still did good. The podcast has come a long way. Which, you know what?
Yeah.
I know we're not getting the views, but I'm super proud of it. Like, honestly, super proud of it. It's one of those things that I feel most proud of these days. Yeah, because it's been so consistent. It's been that one thing that's like stayed very, very consistent.
Yes, and because at first I was like, maybe my 50 episodes were like, I had much grander things, but I'd be like upset if we didn't hit them. But at the same time, like I'm kind of happy where we're at right now. 51 episodes now.
Seems like this is just
the set's gotten a little better.
The natural path that we have to take. Take, and I think this year, like we said, we got to set some goals and put our heads down and kind of get to some of them, Yeah,
because I almost want to look back, because I know for sure we brought it up in like episode 1 and 2 or 3 or like, or what episode 50 is going to be like. But now I'm thinking like, what's the episode is 100 going to be like?
That's trippy, yeah. Like we passed it.
Like 100.
Dude, we haven't even talked fantasy basketball. But
yeah, 100 and
basketball started. We got fantasy teams, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fun. I mean, we're gonna end this episode, so
yeah. Let's wrap it up. Kind of start fully fading out here.
Yeah. Crush 2021, everybody.
Go do it.
Yeah. Pop up that
2021.
logo, Sam.
Yeah. How about ding?
Ding. Merry 2020.
2021 for life.